What's up, YouTube? Pyrosynchro here, and today I'm going to be playing the new Devil May Cry game. I know I told myself I wasn't going to play this game because it's a new developer and everything, Ninja Theory, and to me it just seems like they just destroyed Dante's face all over the place. Like, his jacket isn't red, his hair isn't gray, it doesn't look, Rebellion, Ebony and Ivory, none of that looks the same, but I had to play the game. I told myself I wouldn't, but I had to, because I call myself a Devil May Cry fan, and I guess I can't call myself a Devil May Cry fan unless I actually play this one. Give it a shot, you know, Ninja Theory, first try. But, so yeah, I went out, got it, played it, and I must say I'm actually impressed. I am impressed by the gameplay and how they set up everything. Sure, he doesn't look like Dante. Sure, the voice acting sometimes is a little off. Off is the word I'm looking for. The voice acting is very off sometimes, and it's pretty obvious to tell when those times are. But all in all, the storyline is great. It covers very well how Dante got to his gray-haired form. Spoilers at the end. And it covers very well how Virgil got to, well, the Virgil we know, and some of us love. I personally like Virgil's fighting style a little bit more than Dante. Dante is more, I'll use everything to beat you up. Virgil's just solid on his Yamato. And I guess Beowulf and Devil May Cry 3. But they cover it very well how Virgil decided to not be good and to be evil. And I think they did a very good job with the way Dante sounds at some point and the things he say, because a lot of the things he says sounds like something that would come from Dante. But you gotta remember, this is a premature Dante, not the he hasn't really come into his smart mouth type self, but he does in this game have a smart mouth. Totally forgot what I was gonna say because I'm actually watching my gameplay while I'm doing this little commentary rant thingy. But yeah, as you can see, I'm using a different skin that you get from beating the game on any difficulty, which gives Dante his gray hair, which in my opinion looks a bit better than the black hair. Because of course, being a Devil May Cry fan, that's the original gray hair. I mean, it doesn't look like it did, but it's gray. It's not black. And speaking of which, January 30th, they will be releasing a downloadable content for this game, which makes Dante look just like his older self. Well, not older, like, he has his red coat, he still looks young, which is good. He has his red coat, and he has his gray hair, but it looks like the gray hair from the actual Devil May Cry series. Not that half cut on the side, fade look. He has his full hair, which is exactly what we all look forward to in our Devil May Cry games. I don't know what they're gonna do about Virgil, because to me his hair looks way different. It's more packed and just looks like he just kind of slicked it back instead of just having his little spikes back there. But they're also releasing downloadable content next month, February I believe, for Virgil's downfall. So I'm hoping they do a little bit more of Virgil's storyline with that. But back to this game, I really like a lot of the things that they throw into this game. Like, there are so many references from all the other Devil May Cry series, or Devil May Cry games. Like, all the achievements for one, well, most of the achievements in this game are named after things that have been said or done in the other Devil May Cry games. Like, we all know Jackpot. Jackpot is one of the achievements. There's Come On Puppy, Let's Go, or something like that, which I believe Dante says to Cerberus in Devil May Cry 3. There's an achievement called It's Gotta Stay in the Family, which Dante says to Nero in Devil May Cry 4. There are so many different things that point to all the different Devil May Cry games, and it's fun to see these things pop up every now and then, and like just remember all of the old games that we all know and love. And even in this gameplay right here, they have a cutscene later on that just threw me for a loop. I laughed for all of 5 minutes because something that happens later on, but you'll see and you'll immediately know what it is. All in all, this game's actually pretty good for Ninja Theory's first shot at a Devil May Cry game. It's not exactly what we expected from a Devil May Cry game, but it does indeed live up to the title.
I can get you out. I've been down here before.
The hack and slash, the different weapons, Dante's versatility.
Fight the hunter. It's not your regular demon. Follow me now.
The whole dragging you into limbo thing, that is an interesting twist considering
Where'd she go?
the demons aren't in. It's basically saying the demons aren't in the real world, the human world now. They're in a separate world, which is Limbo. But as you progress further into the storyline, it explains how the demons got into the human world for the later games, like the later Devil May Cry that we all know. Which I like. I like how they took things from the games we know and adapted them into this storyline. But I still think they could have done a little better on the voice acting in some parts, and just Dante's look in general, instead of just making it a separate DLC. But they did what they had to do, and it's a pretty good game. As a Devil May Cry fan, I say it's a pretty good game. But another thing I was kind of disappointed about was the fact that they made Virgil. Well, in this game, Virgil looks kind of like a punk. Like, a lot of the things he do is kind of just wimpy. He tends to stay out of fights. He backs out of stuff a lot. You don't see him fighting too much in this game, but he's kind of a wimp, and it's not the Virgil we know. The Virgil we know is just a destroyer. Like, he'll get in your face and he'll kill you in 3 seconds flat with Yamato. But they made him very, very punkish in this game. And
How did it get up there?
I'm a fan of Virgil. I gotta admit that. I'm a fan of Virgil. And they could have done better with him. They could have done scenes or things where they fight, Dante and Virgil fight side by side or something, just to really point out that they were friends once. They had a bond once, and they worked together. And then something went terribly wrong, but they just didn't emphasize that. Like, it just seems like in this game, Virgil has Dante doing all of his work for him, which, yeah, that's Virgil. Virgil does tend to use people for his own gains, but they could have done a little more active Virgil stuff. And I'm hoping that they do that with the new Virgil's Downfall DLC that comes out in February. Because I really do want to see more of Virgil gameplay. But all in all, I give this game about an 8 out of 10. Just for the fact that you get that Devil May Cry feeling. You have a chance to make it seem more like the original. The gameplay is free-flowing. It goes well together. The storyline is great. It takes a lot of the things from the other Devil May Cry series and meshes them all up into here as a how that got to be type thing. And it kind of brings about the beginning of everything. Like I said, how this got here, he got this way, and stuff like that. And it also has that funny feeling. It didn't delete much. It still has that funny feeling for Dante. That kind of whatever feeling for Virgil. And it's an interesting twist of stuff. Virgil and Dante, friends. That's not something we're all too used to in the Devil May Cry series. But I give it an 8 out of 10. And the cons about the game is the voice acting, the new look for Dante, and the lack of participation in Virgil's part of the story. The lack that he does anything, and he looks kind of like a punk in the game. But a solid 8 out of 10 for me. I think this game is great, and I'm going to keep playing it. And I will eventually get past Hell in Hell, which I'm currently on, which is very terrible difficulty, where enemies have regular health and do a one-hit kill. And I'm also looking forward to that DLC, which makes Dante look like a regular Dante, with the red coat and the gray, long, medium length hair. So I'm looking forward to that stuff to complete my game, and I'll probably be uploading more levels once I do get that. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. Like my video if you like Devil May Cry. And I don't know, you can request for more gameplay if you want.
million years.
That won't work.
Why not?
He's bulletproof. There's a rip up ahead.
What?
We'll take you back to the real world. Come back for the hunter.
Okay then. Let's fight.
Dante, wait! It's working. You can fight him now. It won't be easy. Hunters are brutal fighters.
So am I. You feel it now, don't you? Game over. Son of who?
Just like your
Poor mother. I don't know my mother, but if you're calling me a son of a bitch, you wouldn't be the first. My mother. I barely remember her.
you okay, Dante?
How do you know my name?
My boss knows you. He wants to meet. Please? I helped you back there.
I didn't ask for your help.
We know all about you, Dante. I'm with an organization called The Order. Heard of it?
Something to do with that masked freak on the net?
That's my boss.
Wonderful. Can't wait.
We're just receiving reports of a terrorist attack that has taken place at the Bellevue Pier in the Western District of the city. Police are asking the public to remain vigilant. Further, terrorist attacks could take place anywhere, anytime, and when you least expect them.
We have your scent, son of Sparta. Now it is just a matter of time.